In this video, I'll be working through the question you see on the screen here from the Summer 2025 Cambridge A-Level Maths paper 1-2. I'm going to try and show you how to do this question and not just the solution. So definitely pause and rewatch certain parts if you need to. If you're looking for a different question from this paper or a different paper entirely, you should be able to find a playlist in the description below or have a look around on my channel. Okay, let's get into the maths. In question 3, we're given this expression here, this mess to the power of 5, and we're basically asked about the x to the power of 7 part of it. This is an expansion. You hopefully are thinking binomial expansion when you see this. Binomial expansion, we're given this equation in your book. It's when two terms, a plus b, and this is something plus something here, to the power of something, to the power of n. There's a way to multiply all that out without going through it step by step. Because, by the way, that's another way you could do this question. You could just get to work multiplying this out. There's 5 brackets. It would probably only take you 10 or 15 minutes, but you're bound to make a mistake in those 15 minutes. And it's something we can do in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to take longer because I'm trying to explain it. The formula for binomial expansion, let me write it out here. I'll use these ones though. Yeah, I'll do, so just so I have to do it once. I'll put a little bracket around him and 4 over px. I'll put a bracket around them. Here we have two terms adding. What the binomial expansion says, a little different. I'll write it a little different than it's in the thing. What it really says is take one of these terms. Usually we just start with the first one. In this case, so px squared. And that's to the power of, sorry, there should be a 5 up here. That's to the power of 5. Then next we'll have a px squared to the power of 4, and then we'll have px squared to the power of 3. It goes down like that. And multiplying by all of these is the second term. This is 4 over px. That's to the power of 0 though. And 4 over px, that's to the power of 1. 4 over px, that's to the power of 2. This number here is missing in your formula, by the way. They just have a to the power of n. Then it's also multiplied by something else. It's multiplied by 5 choose 0. Or n choose the number. This is 5 choose 1. This is 5 choose 2. And we add all this up. This continues on all the way till we get to 5 choose 5. Or all the way till we get this guy to the power of 0. Or all the way till we get this guy to the power of 5. So this continues on like this. Now the question is, which or how many of these do we have to do to get x to the power of 7? And what's really helpful here is to think ahead a little bit. For example, this guy here will have x to the power of 2 to the power of 5. So we're going to actually, and then x to the power of 0. We're going to get 10, x to the power of 10 and another x to the power of 0s. Total, we're going to get 10. Out from this. This guy here, we're going to get x to the power of 2 to the power of 4. That's going to be 8, x to the power of 8. And another x to the power of 1. So that'll be 9 of them. This one here will be, we'll get 6 of them and another 2 of them for a total of 8. And next one, which I don't even have because I've done this in the wrong order now, we'd have 4 of them and then 3 of them for a total of 7. This is the one we're actually interested in. So we're interested in the next term here, 5 choose 2, of this guy to the power of 2, this guy to the power of 3. There is other ways to do it. We could, instead of having this being the A and B, we could just switch them. But I'll continue this way. Let me clear off the bottom here and I'll show you what I mean. If you are finding my videos useful and would like to help the channel out, on top of liking and subscribing, probably the best thing you could do is to tell other people doing the exam about my channel. Maybe you could share this video in a class WhatsApp group. Then if you feel I've really deserved it and you would like to buy me a coffee, you could become a member on YouTube or on Patreon. You should find links to that in the description below. You know what, let me restate what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is if we multiply all the x's out here, we'll have 10 x's in total here. If I multiply all the x's out here, we'll have 9. All the x's here, we'll have 8. So it's actually the next term we're interested in. That's all I'm trying to say. And the next term will clearly be 5 choose 3. And px x squared to the power of 2. 4 over p x. The next number, this has been going up, 1, 2, the next one is 3. This is the term we're interested in. They told us that the answer to this term, if we multiply all this out, should be 1280 x to the power of 7. That's all I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and multiply this side out and see what we get. 5, choose 2. Do that in a calculator. It comes out as 10. P squared is p squared. X squared squared is x to the power of 4. 4 to the power of 3. That's 16 times another 3. That's 64. P to the power of 3. That's p cubed. X to the power of 3 is x cubed. We can do some of these, a lot of these are easy. X squared by x to the power of 3, we could have ignored that. We knew it was 7. 10 times 64 is 640. And p squared divided by p cubed leaves just 1p on the bottom row. This here is equal to 1800 x to the power of 7. Let's just ignore the x to the power of 7. We're only interested in the coefficient in front of it. Rearrange this, multiply p by both sides to get the p on top. Divide 180 by both sides. We get p is 640 divided by 1280. I might have said the wrong number there a moment ago. This divides in very evenly, I should say. P is equal to a half. That's the answer to this question. Okay, hopefully I explained that okay, but if I didn't, ask me a question in the comments. I'll do my best to clarify whatever I messed up about. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great day.